in a 2-minute 48 span, 14-0. Pierre's been the catalyst, and he's at the line.
The defensive player able to block the shots. A nice effort there by Hunt.
Boom. Valley to the 68% for Jacksonville State. And that can
hug the transfer from St. Peter's. 4 schools for him. Pierre over Holt for the lead.
Against Pierre early on. Pierre with 8 to shoot. Switch on to Mitchell. Pierre for 3.
Here at 62. Buttrey had it stolen from him. Pierre dunk it, and they lead.
Trying to figure out which way to go off that screen set by Nicholson. Hey, I'm just going to dish it.
Missouri did in the last 6 minutes against them. Here's Pierre driving on Buttrey as Kimball lost him, and Pierre put it in.
Here's Pierre. The big transfer addition, making up for the transfer subtraction of Kiki Tandy. In the lane, Pierre hits.
Easy touch.
Pierre leads Jacksonville State with 11 first-half points. Rise and fire, and hit.
And obviously he can finish with both hands. That's great touch over the top.
Pierre had a game-high 14 in the first half. Spins on Perkins, leading jumper goes.
One-on-one.
Yep. Here's Pierre. Over top of the D. And that's
hurt EKU as well. Here comes Pierre. Dumps it low to the big.
Taken away by the Gamecocks. Good reaction by Jamar Franklin. Finds Pierre. Off an Hidalgo screen.
75-71. There's the guy to do it. Pierre working on Corey. You will take the 2 instead.
How's the shift on those feet when he catches the ball sometimes, Pat?
Use the body to keep the defense away nicely. And the speed up the floor and in your face. 8-0.
Sometimes you got to do that when you know Missouri's going to send a lot of bodies, that bench, and you got to save that energy.
Great feed by
2:40 left here in regulation, and Pierre Jr.
Pierre gets a screen, fakes his way around.
Weaker hand.
3 seconds on the shot clock. 1 second on the shot clock. Work and gets the block. Pierre able to work his way open, hits another jumper, and Pierre is just...
Rebound pulled down by Brigham. On the right side, Pierre. Nice finger roll. Gamecocks. House on a Pierre. A chance to tie it on a deuce. Take the lead on a tray. He's going to the deuce. Oh!
Nicholson ripping down a rebound. Pierre Jr.
Solid work on the boards tonight with 11.
Pierre got his.
He'll stay at 8, misses his second free throw attempt of the night. The crossover, Pierre Jr.
Deal. Cotton. Oh, my. Hassan Diallo battling with Mason Nicholson as going to the window and
the basket and make things happen in the paint.
Pierre got it.
Second half. Air Force coming alive. Jaron, Pierre Jr., what a feat.
Time Doucette was right there with him. Oh, my.
Sure, it's kept Fort Valley within striking distance. That's their 5th made 3 on 10 attempts.
Easy touch by Georgia Southwestern State University. Good defense by Marcus Scott, number 1. A 20-point lead for Jacksonville State. And now
before they get back in this building in a few weeks.
Yep.
If that man has a
way by Corey Cotton, and here comes Pierre going the other way. He'll drop it off for the trailer and percentage.
Yes, very efficient. As is the word for the whole team tonight. 67% shooting.
7 on the shot clock. 6-point lead.
Pierre, by the way, now has 10 assists in the game to go with his 20.
101-70.
Now House, the freshman guard from the Commonwealth. Stop and go dribble. Pierre bank and score. Boy, he is really good with it. Neither team has been able to put together a double-figure run. JSU had an early 7-0 run. Here's Pierre turning on Kim right ahead of the shot clock. Great tip out. Offensive rebound by Nichols. Rim. And JSU by 10. Here comes Pierre to the lane from 13.
Plays all the time.
They're going to throw the long pass again and again. Pierre. They have thrown
well here in this first half.
Missouri has made 6 of 12 three-pointers. Pierre inside scores. Pierre working on Mitchell. He is shifty. He is quick.
It's one thing to jump for a rebound. It's another thing to make contact early and then go get the rebound afterwards.
Pierre, the reverse.
Seen a ball banked in from the top of the backboard.
Yeah. Pierre goes down to Niagu, and a pretty play as a three-point try by Toulson is no good. Rebound taken by Pierre, held on to it after Toulson. Back on the bounce, and it's stolen by Jaron Pierre. He'll run it in, bump inside, bank. Tighten up on him in a hurry. The big man is in, Niagu, number 99, and he watched Jaron Pierre. They play tight defense, don't they? That time. Here's Pierre, sees an opening, floats, pulls it back, and makes
great defense, and now the Gamecocks have a chance to grab the lead back here on this trip.
A scoring drought of 7-15 for Utah Valley and for Utah Valley. Full court pressure, and there's the break, Jaron Pierre, and there you go, my buddy right here.
That's why you're seeing almost exclusive zone. Is you're going to have a rebound, no good. Pierre, one more opportunity, and Pierre.
Ball's moving.
And Pierre from three-point range. That's why he's.
Jack State was able to get him to sign and come here, and he is the type of player.
Ituka nearly walked, gave it off against against Columbia International. It'll be their second. And
sitting back in this zone, they've been in it for the last several minutes, and it's a great idea for them considering they're so outmanned.
And a floater is
good job. He's only got 3 shot attempts. You can't score if you don't shoot it, but his penetration's been great set out of the top.
House. Pierre. Glad you're tuned in. Eli Gold, Mickey Shadrax, and again, the differences in NAIA and NCAA, among others. Pierre, wow. Yep, 6'9", 210. Here, is this the record? 1,000.
Sticking with that zone. There's the open shooter on the weak side.
Great. Hutchins, Everett, Freeman, and Ricks set to check in as here's a Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Here's Pierre Jr. trying to get things. 8-point Duke advantage. Here's Pierre Jr., the scorer for Gamecock Club. Averages 23.2 a game and
built for Georgia State.
And no hesitation from Wayne. The minute he got the pass, it was a perfect pass right in his breadbasket, and he knocked it down.
And Ituka. Pierre Jr. gets space. And Follow TV, of course, one of the leaders as Pierre Jr. for the Gamecocks. And he will work around Simmons. Instead pulls up, and Jr. has it. 21-18. Toledo with the three-point edge. Here's a fadeaway. Second foul on Bryce Ford. Opportunity to tie it up. Pierre with it, working on Lawrence, and he'll try for three of his more. Racing the Gamecocks. Here's Pierre Jr. Drives straight to the baseline. Step back jumper. Pierre with the basketball, works off the screen. Baseline jumper, and either one of those those shots, the 3 attempt on this end or the one just then by Felton for ECU. Either one of those, the 6-minute mark here in the second half. A little pick and roll there as Hogue trying to create space for Pierre.
Rebounds for St. Peter's. Inside. Thank you.
Unfortunately, Nicholson's the player that received the save, and
Pierre, who Nate was talking about, Franklin and Nicholson. Pierre, a little floater, nice. Pierre in the lane, scoop shot, wow. To set the offense here for the Gamecocks. 6-point lead. Euro step across the... Has not scored now in over 4 minutes after a good start. It's an 11-1 run by Jacksonville State. Right.
He's got Pierre.
Pierre, nice touch. Pierre. What? If we can take a look at it again. It's a big call, though, that we see a lot of college basketball.
Baseline pass knocked away by Marcellus Brigham. Great defense underneath.
Nice weak side help also, and good.
Here's Hogue. Had himself quite the first couple of ball games. Long range tray counted. And now on lane. Pierre. Got it.
This is Corey Cotton. He's had himself a fine night tonight. Oh, good pass and a flush.
As he was standing wide open under the basket.
I think everybody in the building saw him.
Yep, this is a 3. Well,
with 5 points. Impressive. Hogue, 6'7", 225, and a 3-ball. Taylor and Mills have been big tonight for the Falcons. They hang around Pierre Jr. Oh, tough shot. Off to Cotton. Pierre Jr. He'll drive it, double up, go to the reverse. It's been a great second half. 3 balls, split 23. Final seconds ticking away. Pierre Jr. crossover, reverse to finish.
Gamecocks able to save it. Pierre, nice pass in the finish.
Driving, kicking it away is Dowell. Cleared away up the floor. Pierre dumps it in. Niagu to Pierre. Over the D. Counted the game last year in his freshman year at LaGrange. Wow. Long range tray, no good off the top of the backboard. And Pierre runs the floor in a finger roll.
State has.
It is. Nobody's going to come out and challenge. Leaves it for Scott. His running layup no good. And with one man back, wow. Yeah. No rush here for Jaron Pierre. But he sees it all.